Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my followers over on Patreon. I cannot begin to thank you for all your support, and hopefully I'll continue to make content you'll want to support in the future. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher, thank you for stopping by. Or I am my alter ego, Miss Vanity Scarlet. So we're here to do a reaction, and it is Monday, which means it is hashtag Morissette Monday, where we are just in awe of the amazingness that is Miss Morissette Amon. So we are also in the midst of honoring our Artist of the Month for June 2020, the one and only Mr. Darren Espanto. And I figured what better way to honor him than to react to him singing with May 2020's Artist of the Month, Miss Morissette Amon. And today just seemed like the perfect day to do that. So when I went looking, I came across this collaboration where it was Darren, Morissette, and the goddess Regine singing Regine's songs Shine. Now, if you guys paid attention to my uploads last week, you would have seen where I reacted to 4 different performances of this very song, and it was my first time being introduced to the song. It's a beautiful song, and I heard Morissette sing it, I heard Regine sing it twice, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they incorporate Darren and they turn it into a trio. So we're just going to dive in and see.
Alone in the shadows, couldn't find my way. Then you came in and brought along the sunshine. Now you're here to stay.
Ooh, that's a nice transition. That voice is heavenly.
I'm shining on, all because of you. And I just smile and tell them you're the reason I've passed the darkness aside. 'Cause you make me shine.
Ooh, that harmony.
Shining on, all
gentlemen, a round of applause for Darren Espanto, Morissette Amon, and Miss Regine Velasquez.
Okay, so I absolutely adore Darren's voice on this song. I'm so glad I found this because, like, I've mentioned the last couple things I've reacted to him from, especially when I was doing his birthday concert reactions. His voice, now that it's gotten through puberty and he's gotten such great control over it, God, it just sounds so gorgeous because he had such a pretty, beautiful voice in this insane range when he was younger, before puberty. But like now it's just matured into this beautiful, just delicious. And he still has so much more evolving and growing that's going to happen over time. So I can't wait to see where his voice ends up, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. God, please keep singing, Darren. Please do, because I can't wait to see where his voice ends up. But it is just so delicious. Like his belts, there's just this clarity in his belts that's just... God, I love his voice. I already knew Morissette and Regine could sing the song because obviously I've reacted to them singing it multiple times at this point. So it doesn't surprise me. The only thing where I was kind of let down a little bit was going into the modulation, that key change coming out of the bridge. See how I shine, shine. Those aren't the notes in any way, shape, or form. I don't know it 100%. But that series of notes going into that key change, the last couple performances that I've reacted to it, that key change always felt so powerful, and the vocals at that point just like soared so much. And here they didn't quite as much. I'm pretty sure that was Regine singing that part, and then Morissette was taking over the chorus, which it felt like there was kind of a little disconnect there from when Regine was going to stop singing, when Morissette was going to start singing, because like Regine did her "See how I shine, shine," except she didn't do all the running and whatnot. And then there was like just a little bit of dead air, and then Morissette just kind of brought the microphone to her and started singing. So it's like, I don't know if Morissette just wasn't prepared for Regine to stop singing, and she just didn't know, or if she had forgotten, or whatever. I don't know what's happening there, but it just felt a little disconnected there. And it just, like, even the belting coming out of that key change, like, it just didn't feel as strong, as powerful as I've heard both of them do it. So not the best I've heard there. It still sounded fine, just wasn't the best that I've heard. And then there towards the end, when they were all just kind of belting there towards that for that last note and whatnot, they were all just singing together. It got a little muddy, and part of me feels like it's just because of the quality of the video. Like, obviously it was like a cell phone recorded video and whatnot, and just distortion from all the loud sounds of the audience and whatnot. So I feel like that kind of contributed a little bit too, but it was a little muddy between the three voices on the notes. So it didn't ring really crystal clear. I couldn't really hear the harmonies as well as I'd like to have. So I wish that I could have seen this like a professional recording, like if they were performing on a TV show or an award show or something, just because I feel like a lot of those little audio issues would have been resolved and whatnot. But they each individually sounded fantastic. That first verse, when Morissette came in, oh my God, her head voice was just heavenly. It was so gorgeous. Not surprising, but still, like, it was just so pure and pristine and just and Regine was just gorgeous. So like altogether they did a great job. I feel like there are some places where they potentially could have done better. I would have expected a little bit more polished, a little bit better, but I'm not gonna hold it against them. Overall, it was still a great performance. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.